million miles away. A message to the main. Oh, seasons come and go, but I will never change. I'm on my way. Oh, oh, oh. All right.
Are we on?
I'm on my way.
All right, folks, we're here with the WNTT radio show. This is How We Doing, along with
Jorge Dixon. You mix it up there a little bit.
Mix it up. Gotta mix it up.
I
Gotta
like
keep
it.
things interesting.
Final Four, baby. This is so exciting, you know. This is it. We got two great matchups.
So let's break
and
it
then-
down. Let's break it down real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about you do your first? How about you start with the West Side first for you two?
Okay.
For you two, you
Okay.
have
My-
on your West Side.
My Northwest Regional champion is Cincinnati.
Yep.
Southwest Regional champion is Pensacola.
Okay. And what do you like in that matchup?
I really like the Cincinnati Bearcats. I'm
Okay.
gonna be honest. I think Pensacola is a great team. I think they're going to struggle, and this will be the point in the season where their height just gets to them completely.
Yeah.
And Dwayne Lawrence and Sebastian Valdez will dominate down low.
Here's one thing I
how it's
see.
gonna
Can I
happen.
make a
You
little
can make one
interjection?
comment. You can make one
One
comment.
Okay. Pensacola and Cincinnati, both their biggest weakness, I feel like, is their experience. They're both young teams,
Yeah.
and you got them in the Final Four together.
I do.
So one of the teams got to win, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So like, what do you see? Who's gonna step up? I know what I see here is that I see that Cincinnati has Monty Assad. Running their point guard.
Yeah.
You know, he's
Yeah.
their senior.
I love that. I know Harry Ball. He's younger, but he's also experienced, and I like what he brings to the table. But I think Bruce Velarde is very confident and very ready to go. Even as a freshman, he has the kind of swagger that Melo did back in the day at Syracuse when he won the championship. He has that kind of swagger, and the Bearcats have that kind. I'm sorry, they're the Bear Claws.
Bear Claws, yeah.
I've been calling Bearcats an accident because
It's okay.
just because everyone knows. That's
And
the
even
college.
even Benjamin Shaw, I think he started last year.
Yeah.
He's got that
Yeah.
Dion
They
Waiters.
just
Dion Waiters a little bit.
I can see little Deion Waiters
Yeah,
and Benjamin Shaw. I just feel like Cincinnati, the Bear Claws, they've been there. They have not to this point in the season, but they've been to these close games, these tightly contested, highly talented games, and I think that they're gonna kind of Kentucky this one and win the game here.
Okay, yeah.
Other side, the eastern side of the bracket. In the north, I have Shreveport, led by Shorty Newman. In the south, I have the Pontiac Wizards.
And that's our only agreement in the Final Four.
Yeah, Coach Bingo has a great team going for him. Terrence Hoyt, he's going to be the difference maker, and I believe that Pontiac will, led by Terrence, led by that studded sophomore class, will pull out the victory here. I think Shreveport, by this point, they've got to the Final Four, but I think they'll be, the talent level will just be, not as good as you see in the other three teams.
Yeah.
Like I said, I love Shorty. I love the guys surrounding him, but I think Pontiac's going to handily win that game. So then that means I have Pontiac, the conference 16 rivals, Pontiac and Cincinnati, facing off for the third time in the
Fourth time, right?
The third time.
Third time. Yeah.
Yep.
What happened in the
championship
last
game.
two times?
Well,
Howie?
both games were won by Cincinnati. The first one was a very close game. The second one was in the conference championship, and they won by 10, I believe, 73-63, if I'm correct. So
Doesn't seem as though the inexperience has affected Cincinnati in these matchups so far.
yeah, it doesn't. I'm gonna.
It's tough to beat a team three times.
It is, and I'm gonna kind of take that and run with that right now because I think that Coach Bingo is such a great coach that if he got to this stage and he was able to face Cincinnati for the third time, he'd be pumped, first of all, to get that opportunity.
Yeah.
Second of all, I think he'd be very prepared. I think that if that happens, if my predictions are correct and these guys play each other, that Coach Bingo and Pontiac Wizards will be the national champions.
Wow.
Obviously,
you hear that, Coach Bingo?
I'm not gonna.
You hear that,
yeah.
Coach Bingo? You've been.
I love you,
labeled.
Coach. I love you, Coach. And
You are a great coach.
we're not gonna give you too many props on radio here, but I think I've always loved Terrence Hoyt. I've always loved Chase Seeger. I think that you guys just have what it takes, and not many teams do. There are 64 teams in this tournament. Only one's gonna win, and I think you guys have the swagger, the confidence, and even the little bit of arrogance that's gonna help you. That will help you out in this practice.
The other 63 are gonna act like that. Post that video that a Batman posted.
Yeah, they will. They will.
Sports. Yeah. So on to mine. Oh man, it's a magical time of year. Final Four. Mm-hmm. And I got it all. We got the 2-4 seeds. We got a 3 seed, and we got the favorite Pontiac coming into here. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be rowdy. Go Huskies making his first ever Final Four appearance is just a big deal. Really big deal. And he's gonna be playing Coach Jacksonville, who has won the coach of Jacksonville, Johnny Orr, who's won 2 straight PTT championships, I think. Just really exciting. And they play each other. A new up-and-coming coach against a legend in League 5. Started the gamut. So many good things to say about him. You see Charlie Grimmett. You see Michael Bird, Eugene Brown with the girlfriend.
Can I just make a comment, though, about Dover?
Yeah.
I agree. I think they have a very good shot of making it to the Final Four here. I think that this probably Coach Go Huskies' third best talented team ever. And his other teams haven't done it.
I don't disagree.
That's what's very interesting to me is that if he has, I believe this team could get there. It's funny that a team with less talent has even a better shot in my eyes than this team's.
I think what you gotta look at is their point guard, Charlie Grimmett, great player, great leader, takes over this team. He puts them on his back.
Yeah.
And he knows how to win.
Yeah.
He's a winner at heart. That's what he is. That's who he is. And when he's playing when they're playing this star-studded team of 6'10s and 6'11s and Terrence Honya, it's gonna be a great matchup. I love William Hobson. I love Eddie Saucedo, Marcus Knives, Eric Welch. They're just so good. It's gonna be a block party down there.
Yeah.
But one thing about blocks that's underrated is you don't know if they're gonna get the ball back. I think you can put the ball in Charlie Grimmett's hands, and trust that he'll take the game to another level, and that through taking this game to another level, he's gonna be the one that you want the ball in his hands at the end of the game. He's gonna make the decision whether he should pass or drive for the shot. I think it's gonna come down to the last shot. I'd say Charlie Grimmett takes it. They're playing off him because they think he'll pass, and he's gonna make it.
All right.
To get to the finals against the winner of Duluth and Pontiac. Now, Frankie Franz is just so excited.
You gotta love Frankie.
But the one thing this team lacks is experience. They got their best players on the bench. I mean, their oldest players on the bench. You can't say the same about Pontiac, who starts 2 seniors, including their leading scorer, and Terrence Hoyt. He loves to be the center of attention. I think in this game it's gonna be all Pontiac. I think they're gonna dominate, and they're gonna roll right into the championship against Dover. And I know I picked them on upset watch, but I like them.
Yeah.
But I like them. They need to be on upset watch because they could lose in the first round, but they could also make it to the championship. And
interesting, Jorge. I like it.
In the championship, you got 2 great up-and-coming coaches.
I love the confidence you have in your picks, Jorge.
I'm so confident in these picks. You got Anthony Morabito against Charlie Grimmett, Terrence Hoyt against James McGill, Juan Fuca against Jerry Roby, Chase Seeger, and Michael Bird, and Eugene Brown, the guy that's got the girlfriend, the lovebird, against Armando Buckley. Not to mention some great players on that bench, including Lamone Rocha, who reminds me a lot of Deion Waiters.
He does, that's out of the blue, but I think he looks to me very much like Deion.
And we already
Waiters.
They're just Deion Waiters, for sure. I think this game's gonna come down to heart. Who wants it more? Who's gonna who's gonna die for the loose balls?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the type of mentality that Coach Go Husky brings to his team. I think Michael Bird and Charlie Grimmett are going to lead this team. They're going to be doing pick and rolls all day long. And you know what? When it comes down to it, I say Michael Bird takes the game-winning shot. He takes it right over Chase Seeger, hits it with 1 second left to win the game, throws his hands in the air, goes over, just starts celebrating. Coach Go Huskies is also like Coach Jimmy V, runs around not knowing who to hug, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and they're going to be sitting there so happy they're going to win the game.
Well,
And that's when it's going to start.
Well, there you have it, folks. You know, Jorge's always been a sucker for the drama and the sucker for that kind of entertainment.
One shiny moment, baby.
That's right.
They're going to be singing it, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. Here you go.
That's all we got for you, folks.
Time is short and the road is long. In the picking of an eye, all that moment's gone. And when it's done, win or lose, you always did your best. 'Cause inside you knew that one shining moment you reached deep inside. One shining moment you face. It's more than a contest. It's more than a race. When it's done, win or lose, you always did your best. 'Cause inside you knew that one shining moment.